Okay, welcome back to Let's Play Fire Room 7. Today we are going to be starting the game. Okay. So, first, when you start a new game, you have the choice of deciding if you want to use a tactician. You really want to use this one if you want to make the game easier because the tactician, depending on how well you play the game, gives your units buffs and stats that aren't too important. Like, they don't make units overpowered, but they help in little ways. Like, they help you get crit less and help you hit more. So, I will not be using my real name because I prefer using the default name. Like, I like using default Robin and Corin names because I feel like having the tactician be their own character. I know most people don't like that. Well, not most people. Anyway, I like it, so we're going to be Mark. Prologue. A girl from the plains. And yes, I will be doing voices like I usually do. Are you awake? I found you unconscious on the plains. I am Lyn, of the Lorca tribe. You're safe now. Who are you? Can you remember your name? My name's Mark. Your name is Mark? What an odd-sounding name. But pay me no mind. It is a good name. I see by your attire that you're a traveler. Really? Because I don't look like I'm a traveler. What brings you to the Sakai Plains? Would you share your story with me? What was that noise? I'll go see what's happening, Mark. Wait here for me. Oh, look. Red units. Oh no. Bandits. They must have come down from the Burn Mountains. They must be planning on raiding the local villages. I have to stop them. If that's all of them, I think I can handle them on my own. You'll be safe in here, Mark. What? You want to help? Well, can you use a weapon? Ah, I see. So you're a strategist by trade. An odd profession, but... Very well. We'll go together. Over here. If you want to help, Mark, I could use your advice. I'll protect you, so stay close to me. Unit information. Lyn is the blue unit, the enemies are red. Mark, you are green. Are you saying I'm inexperienced? I've played this game 50 million times. No, I'm kidding. Essentially, battle consists of blue allied units and red enemy units taking turns moving on the field. You're only here as a strategist, Mark. You will only appear during special events. I'm special all the time, thank you very much. Your job as strategist is to place the cursor on the blue units and issue their orders. First, select a unit. Place the cursor on Lyn and press the A button. So, being the prologue, this is very railroaded and just tutorially. So, let's skip all that for now and talk about stats and stuff. So, this is your status screen. You'll see that there are 3 pages. There's personal data, items, and weapon and support level. So, starting with personal data, this is all your character stats that go into the calculations when it comes to battle. Strength, or magic for magic using characters, is how hard you hit. Skill is how likely it is you are to hit. Speed is how dodgy you are, and if you're able to hit opponents more than once. Luck is how likely you are to get critical hit, and it also factors into dodge a little bit. Defense is how well you take physical hits. Resistance is how well you take magical hits. Move is how many spaces you can move on a normal turn. Some spaces take out more than one point of move, so sometimes you can't move your entire move. Constitution is kind of how much you can carry. Basically, Constitution factors in on if you lose any speed, on what weapon you carry, and who you can rescue. Aid is also connected to your rescue. The higher it is, the more you can help people. TRV or traveling is if you're carrying anybody, because you can carry people in this game. Affinity is the character's affinity. There are many different affinities that give you support bonuses. We will go over that later at the beginning of Ellio's story, because you can't get support in the story. And condition is any status conditions that you have. On the next page, we have items. Pretty simple. This is all the weapons and little doodads your characters hold. You can have up to 5 at a time. And also, for weapons, it tells you what their stats will do in battle. So, the Iron Sword, Glenn will have 9 attack, a hit percentage 106, 1 range, 3 crit, and 43 void. Now, those are the numbers that go in. You have to subtract the enemy stats to get your actual stats. We'll do that a little bit later. And then weapon support and level. Each character can use certain weapon types, and only those weapon types until later. And the more you use them, the more you get skilled at it, and the more skillful weapons you can use. And support will go over later, like I said, because you can't do support in Lyn mode. Okay, that's about it for that. And if you want, you can also have the game tell you the little things about stuff like that. And then let's go over Lyn, a young girl from the Lorca tribe, stout-hearted and kind. Lyn's my favorite character, so you'll hear me gushing about Lyn all the time. And on this, it also tells you the class, what level you are, and how much hit points you have. Hit points is basically how tough you are, how many hits you can take before you die. Okay, let's go back to the main screen. We'll select Lyn. Now we'll select Lyn. I need to be closer to the enemy. The enemy! You have selected Lyn. When a unit is selected, the map changes color like so. Lyn can move anywhere in the blue area, because she has 5 moves. Move her to the space with the flashing cursor. Place your cursor there and press the A button to finish. But as you can see, like stuff like trees and stuff like this, you can't move past, because they have more than one tile requirement. So I'll just move Lyn over here. Yes, this should be close enough. And then we'll wait for the enemy turn. Uh-oh, that bandit spotted me. He's coming this way. Then after your turn, it's the enemy's turn, and they get to do all their moves and stuff. Let's close in and attack. Select Lyn. Well, she's the only unit we have. Move to one of the areas adjacent to the bandit. So, I have to be right next to him to attack. Units that only have 1 ranged attacks, like Lyn, have to be right up next to the opponent to attack. Now strike. Select attack. No, really. I want to talk to him. Maybe we can recruit him. So when you attack, you first select which weapon you want to use, and then you have the little screen at the bottom right, like in the menu, that tells you all the stats about the weapon you're about to use. So you select it, and then it gives you this screen. This is your matchup screen. It shows you all the relevant information. So it shows each character's HP, how strong their attack will be, the likeliness that their attack will hit, and if their hit has any critical chance. So we see that this bandit has 20 HP. If he hits, he'll hit us for 10, but he only has a 39% chance. So not very likely. And see, Lyn has 16 HP, will hit for 7 twice, and is guaranteed not to miss. Convenient. And also has 3 crit, which means she might get an extra attack that's worth 3 times damage. So let's see what this battle has in store. Oh, just as predicted, we hit twice and the bandit hit nothing. And for that battle, we get a little bit of experience points. Oh, here he comes trying to attack us back. What? He hit us! And Lyn comes back and counters him. See, I laugh at that because this entire chapter is scripted. That hit is scripted. You can't not get hit by that. Victory! But I've been injured. I have need of a vulnerary. Select Lyn. We'll do that a little bit. So after every battle, you get experience. You get experience if you land an... Well, you get more experience if you land an attack, if you get a kill, and depending on what level the opponent you kill is compared to your own. Just for entering a battle, you get 1 experience. So you can just try and stall that way, but that's no fun. So anyway, Lyn did get hit, so we're going to learn about how to heal ourselves. There's another bandit over by the Gur to the west. You know what a Gur is, right? It's a type of round hut. Many nomads live in huts like these. I would do well to use this time to administer a little first aid. So we're going to move Lyn over here. Then we'll hit the item button while Lyn explains why she has vulneraries. So we have the item menu, and then we will use a vulnerary. Vulnerary is an item that restores 10 HP to a unit. It will only store 10 HP, and it will not overfill a bar. So if you have less than 10 missing HP, you'll just be at full HP. You won't have like extra HP. So we use that. Lyn heals up to full. That's the enemy's turn. Most boss enemies will not move, and they just stay there and let you attack them. So it's kind of... It helps them because the places they defend give them extra defense and avoid, so they're kind of smart for doing it, but they're also kind of dumb because sometimes they just come out and kill you if you want to. Thank you, Mark. Now, let's go get that brigand over by the girl. So, like before, we'll move Lyn over here, and we will attack. Oh, this guy seems a little tougher. He's got more HP, more of a chance to hit, and more defense because Lyn's only doing 5 to him. Let's see what happens. Who do you think you are? You think you stand up to Battle of the Beast? Oh, Lyn hits him. Oh, he hits us back. Oh, this is a close one. Whew, he's tough. It all comes down to this next blow. Mark, if I fall, I want you to flee. You must escape. So, and also, enemies standing on defense places also get healed, so that's fun. Oh, he missed. And, oh, Lyn hit. Okay, let's hit him again. Ooh, flashy. That's a critical hit right there. All the critical hits have flashy animations like that, so you know you're about to get them. Like I said, they do 3 times as much damage. Really fun to get those. What? How did you? And he fades away into obscurity, even though he's kind of a meme. And Lyn gets her first level up. Whoa, let's see what we get. We get HP, strength, skill, speed, and luck. Ooh, that's a good level up, even though it's totally scripted. Ooh, that was close. I sorely underestimated you. Sorry if I worried you. I'll need to be stronger if I'm going to survive. Strong enough that no one can defeat me. And this is explaining experience, and basically says finish the chapter by going on to the place where he was. But first, we are going to go over Lyn's growth rates, because we just went over growth. Each character has a random percentage of chance of gaining stats for each level up. It's not set in any way. The game rolls a number, and then if it rolls a number that says you get a level up, you get a level up. So Lyn's growth rates are 70% HP, 40% strength, 60% skill, 60% speed, 55% luck, 20% defense, and 30% resistance. So, Lyn's a fast character that likes to hit twice, but doesn't like to get hit in return. I like Lyn, obviously, favorite character, but she can be a little bit of a liability sometimes in the early chapters if you don't play Lyn mode. If you play Lyn mode, she's pretty good from the beginning of Eliwood's mode because you get all the levels here. And I know people are going to say, oh, it's not good because my favorite person... my definition is good for Lord is if you don't die easily. And Lyn doesn't die easily. So I think she's a good unit. So we're just going to see and end the chapter. Good work, Mark. Let's go home. Ooh, you're already taking us home? She likes us. Good morning, Mark. Are you awake yet? That fight yesterday must have taken a lot out of you. You're not even speaking. Say, Mark, I want to talk to you about something. You have some experience in the ways of war. I can see. How? Have you seen me play this game 50 million times? Would you allow me to travel with you? What? You want me to get permission from my parents? My mother and father died 6 months ago. My people, the Lorca, they don't... I'm the last of my tribe. Bandits attacked in. They killed so many people. The tribe was scattered. My father was our chieftain, and I wanted to protect our people. But I'm so young, and our people are old-fashioned. They wouldn't follow a woman. No one would follow me. I'm sorry. I've been along for so long. No, no more. I will shed no more tears. Thank you. I'm better now. Mark, I must become stronger so that I may avenge my father's death. Yesterday's battle taught me something. I won't become stronger by sitting here alone. Mark, tell me you'll train me, that you'll let me travel with you. Yeah, sure, you're awesome. You will? That's wonderful. Oh, thank you, thank you. Well, we'll be better off working together. I just know it. You'll be my master strategist, and I'll be your peerless warrior. We can do it, right? Oh, you're definitely right. Travel with Lyn, Mark. Give her your aid, and master the art of combat. Complete the tasks set out in each chapter and help Lyn in her quest. Turn the instruction window on or off by pressing select. And that's it for the prologue. Yeah, great commentary. Come back next time for start of chapter 1, Footsteps of Fate.